Welcome to the taste test, and today we're doing something a little different. Instead of sweet items, we're going to be reviewing some savoury items all the way from Germany. And thank you very much to Alexander, who was kind enough to send this little package of items in a Tupperware container so they didn't get squashed on the way over here. So, first things first, we have got something called Jumpies, little kangaroos. And according to a little note, it says, when I saw this in the supermarket, I knew I had to send it to the kangaroo expert from down under to test if kangaroo flavour comes close to the original. P.S. This is a joke, it's paprika flavoured. Fair enough. Okay, so Jumpies, let's have a try. They're like little puffed up little baby kangaroos. Can't say I smell a lot of paprika on them, but you can taste it. They're more salty than paprika, but I do actually like those. It's sort of they're sort of vaguely like a corn chip sort of flavour, but it's puffed up like a rice puff. It's interesting. I like that. I don't know what makes them kangaroo, with the exception of the fact they're in the shape of kangaroos and why they make kangaroo-shaped things in Germany, but who can say? Alright, next one. We've got another chips from Funny Frisch. Is something called Ringley. I don't know what Ringley is. It says Wurzig Knackig. I'm sure that's good. I don't know what that means. Nussbrig Cross Imbiss. I have no idea what that means. I probably just murdered the German language by doing that. Oh, okay. These have a sort of a barbecue flavour smell to them. They're like little rings. Okay. That's got a sort of a paprika flavour to it, but it's more like a barbecue sauce sort of flavour. It's crunchier than the kangaroo things. I think I like these more actually because they're less salty, but they've got a lot more flavour to them. Yeah, I like those. They're like little mini burger rings. They're tiny little things. I like them. Yeah, yum. Okay. Next we have, let's see, we have Knickknacks, the double crunch peanuts. I'm not quite sure what makes them double crunch. Knickknacks, das ist die Kombination aus Knackejem, Nabersbap und Keringer Peanut Power. I have no idea what this means. Okay, I'm not quite sure what peanut power is, but okay, we'll soon find out. Okay. Okay, they've got a sort of like a salty glazed look. Okay. Okay. They've got like a outer crust. You got the crust and the peanut just fell out. It's got sort of a... It's definitely salted. They're very salty. But it's got a sort of a mild spicy coating on the outside, and it's sort of like a crunchy coating on the outside. I'm not quite sure what the coating's made out of. It's interesting, though. There isn't a whole lot of English on this, so I'm not quite sure what that is. At least now I know what they mean by double crunch, so I like those. Those are quite nice, those. A bit salty though. I think I need some water actually, to be honest. Excuse me a moment. Okay. And our last item, and I can honestly say this is possibly one of the most bizarre things I've tried on the taste test. I have never seen this before. This is a Biffy roll. Now, believe it or not, this is a long life hot dog. It says Biffy roll muss mit. I'm not sure what muss mit means, but According to Alexander, he left me a little note on it that says, it's a salami in a bread roll. They are not cooled in the supermarket, so you don't need to be concerned about unchilled meat. I have never seen anything quite like this, so I'm really very curious to try this. This is... oh, if I can open it. Good grief, it's actually in a bread roll. Good God. Look at that, it's actually in a bread roll. How bizarre is that? Okay. Oh, you can definitely smell the salami. Alright. Down the hatch, I think. I dare not ask how much preservatives are in that in order to maintain the freshness of that bread roll. Now that's really nice. That's a salami hot dog. The salami is very chewy. It's got a bit of garlic to it. It's not particularly spicy like most salamis are, but it's definitely a garlic component to that, and that's really, really yummy. I have never seen anything even remotely close to that in Australia. It is easily the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I love it. I reckon if they sold these over here, they'd be a big hit, because I really like that. Although the name would have to change. Biffy sounds a bit bizarre. Alright, time for the scores. I think for sheer originality and total bizarreness, the Biffy roll has to win today. I'm giving that a very rare 10 out of 10. That is absolutely the weirdest thing, and I love it. A close second with 9 out of 10 would have to be the Ringley. Very much like burger rings, very, very sort of barbecue sort of flavour to it. I really like that, and it smells beautiful. The Jumpies were pretty good as well, but they weren't quite as flavoursome as the other ones. I quite like them, but again, they're not quite got that sort of bang to them, so I'd give them probably an 8. The Knickknacks, I think I'd give them an 8 as well. I like them. I'm just wondering what the actual shell is on the outside, because unfortunately my German is at best questionable. I've got a choice between German or Italian, and on the packet, and frankly, neither really helps me to figure out what's actually in that, but they were very nice, but very, very salty. Alright, thank you again to Alexander, who was so kind to send these items over, and I love the box that everything came in. I'm totally going to make use of that in the kitchen. Thank you very much, because it really did keep everything intact. Nothing got broken, so wonderful idea on your part. Alright, stay tuned for more taste test videos and coffee time on this channel. Until then, see you guys later.